This is Gabe Firehelm from RockShield Rubber Company, and we're just getting back here from the Egg One show. Want to give a big shout out to everybody that came down and saw us down there. We literally had hundreds and hundreds of people stop by our booth, and it was awesome, man. We really appreciate it. For anybody that wasn't able to come down to the show, I wanted to do just a bit of a recap on something that we debuted down there, and that's our RSX 16 system. It's unlike any system that's out there right now, and being a younger company, one of the blessings was we didn't have any legacy to tie us down to a new product. So we were able to go out there with clear minds and a clear slate and really try to find the issues that were still out there that other modular systems weren't covering off, and be able to implement that into a new innovative design. The three key things that we were trying to achieve here as far as objectives was ease of maintenance. We want to make this thing as easy as possible to use, and anybody can install it, very intuitive. We wanted to have the best open area in the industry. We realized that your job is to put rock on the ground, so we need to come up with a way to do that for you more efficiently. And lastly, we wanted to be able to manufacture this at a very low cost point to be able to allow people to use it, whether you use wire cloth now and you'd like to upgrade to rubber, or someone that's just looking to cut some costs out of their budget. So as far as the ease of maintenance goes, some of the biggest features here is obviously our panels are quite a bit wider. These are 16 inches wide versus the more conventional 12-inch wide panels. So we've got more room between stringers, so people my size, people with bulky clothing, guys towing welding leads up through the decks. It's just much easier to navigate through this system because it's that much wider. The other thing we have is a segmented snap. So these snaps, you're engaging about 3 to 4 inches of snap each time that you hit the panel. And it just allows the panel to insert into the stringer system a lot easier. So in areas where you've got low headroom, this is a kind of a nice feature because you're not having to strike the panel quite as hard. And along with that, there are no pins or fasteners or bushings that are required to install the system. It's all snap in. So the only thing you need to install it is just a mini sledge. The only thing you need to remove the panels is just a flat bar. So again, as simple as possible to be able to maintain the system. The last feature as far as ease of maintenance is our stringer system. We use a very basic square tubing. If we're spanning longer distances, we can go to a rectangular tubing. But what we've done is actually, instead of having the snap feature on top like a lot of systems do, we actually flipped around on its side. And the reason for that is we're able to keep our snap feature out of the flow of material, for one. But the other thing is when we do that, the panel, as it engages into the stringer, actually seals off that slot. So we're not allowing any foreign material to get down into the stringer itself to wear it out from the inside. And being that these are pretty plain Jane pieces of steel, you can source this stuff from anywhere. So if you would happen to have a failure in the field and you need to be back and running like right now, you can source the material, you can do the machining work yourself, and you can reinstall these back into your deck, and away you go. One of the other features or objectives we tried to achieve, like I said, was the open area. So by having a wider panel, we actually have fewer panels per deck. So for instance, on an 8-foot machine, we only have 6 panels per deck versus a 1-foot panel, you'd have 8 panels, obviously. So what we've done is we've actually decreased the amount of solid margins that we have running down the deck. And in doing that, we're able to put openings in places that you had kind of wasted space before. So we increased the overall deck open area that way. The other nice thing is because we have fewer panels, we actually have fewer stringers. So that